Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1981 movie, My Bloody Valentine. The movie is directed by George Mihalka. I probably butchered his last name. If I did, I'm sorry. And follows a small town who had a tragic mining accident 20 years before, and a group of people were stuck in the mine and were killed and everything. There was only one survivor named Harry Warden, and he converted to cannibalism to survive until they were able to pull him out of there and everything. And a year after that happened, Harry Warden had killed a couple of the people who he held responsible for the accident, and got locked in a mental institute. And then it jumps 20 years later, set in present day, back in the 1981, I guess, or 1980, I'm not sure. It was one of those 2 years. And the group of people are planning on finally having a Valentine's Day dance again. It was the first time in years, in about 20 years, that they decided to have it. And the police start getting death threats, and even a box with a human heart in it, saying that if they have the dance, people are going to die. And so he kills, or the guy, presumably Harry Warden, kills a bunch of people and everything, because even though they canceled the dance, there was a group of people who are still having a Valentine's Day party, and at least 2 of the people there get killed. One of them was a woman who gets killed in the shower. It was a pretty cool kill, and everything. And then there was another really good one where this guy gets his face boiled in a pot of boiling hot dogs. That was really awesome. He kills him and throws his heart in there, and then some of the other people find his heart in the pot of the hot dogs. So I thought that was a pretty cool thing and everything. And some of the people at the party decide to go down into the mine to party and everything, and they start getting killed off one by one throughout the rest of the movie. Eventually the police are alerted and everything, and they're trying to get to everybody and everything, while the ones that are still alive are trying to escape. But yeah, this is a really good movie, and it does have a twist at the end. I partially had seen it coming because I think I had heard about it, that it kind of had a little bit of a twist, and I kind of saw it coming. I kind of knew a little bit going into it, but it still was a pretty good twist. And I really enjoyed this movie quite a bit. Everything. This was my first time seeing it. I think that it was pretty good. The sets and stuff that they used for the mining and stuff were really good. And the kills were pretty decent. Like I said, the kills in here are kind of neutered a little bit, because the MPAA was so strict on horror movies back then. Some of the kills could have been better than they were, but for the most part it was still pretty good. And the score by Paul Zaza is really good. It fit the movie and had an eerie tone to it. And I love the atmosphere of the movie. There's a sense of dread throughout the whole movie, and I think that it was done really well and everything. And this movie came out when it was really big for them to have horror movies set around holidays like Halloween and Black Christmas, Friday the 13th, which, I mean, technically Friday the 13th ain't a holiday, but it's still considered a bad luck day, so you know what I mean. But I thought this was like I said, it was a really good slasher movie. I was really impressed with it for the most part. Some of the acting is a little bit cringy, but then again, in the horror genre, you can't really expect Oscar-worthy performances most of the time, especially back in the 80s slasher movies, so it doesn't really bother me. I love the cheesiness of these type of movies, so it doesn't bother me at all. But there was one character in here, I can't remember what her name is. She's, when they're in the mine, she's the one that wears the red dress that, she gets on my nerves because she's like really, really annoying. Like, she's like real panicky, which I mean is realistic and stuff, but she's the type of person that if I would have been stuck in the mine with, I would have wanted to strangle her because she would have got on my nerves really, really bad, and everything. And there's like a part where the other girl like tries to slap her to make her come to her senses and everything. I was like, yeah, I probably would do that if I was stuck with a person like that too, because it would have really, really got on my nerves. But if I would have been stuck with her, but like I said, this is the suspense and stuff they built up in this movie kind of makes up for the kills not being some of the best. A lot of them are off screen or cutaway kills, and we kind of see the aftermath. And like I said, that doesn't really bother me seeing the aftermath, but I think it would have been a lot cooler to see some of the kills and everything. But overall, I think My Bloody Valentine is a pretty good movie. I really am looking forward to hopefully eventually getting a hold of the unrated version, because I'd love to get to see the scenes that they added back in there with more of the good kills and stuff. But overall, this is a really good one. I'd probably say I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It's a really great horror movie. I'm planning on revisiting it every year around Valentine's Day. And I'll be reviewing My Bloody Valentine 3D here later tonight or tomorrow, because I haven't seen that movie since it very first came out on DVD when I rented it at the Redbox back in 2009. So I'm really excited to see what I think of that one all these years later and everything, because I really don't hardly remember anything about it. So I'll be reviewing that later today or tomorrow and everything. So, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody. Also, I almost forgot to mention the Ballad of Harry Warden, I think is the name of the song that plays through the credits of the movie. I loved that song. I thought it was really awesome, really good song and everything. So I just wanted to mention that too before I left. So have a good day, everybody.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
That's enough, guys.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that